Welcome and welcome back to Brandon's podcast, The Journey to Freedom. Today we have a special visitor whose message resonates with what we really share on this show usually, and our message today is entitled The Journey to True Freedom. We will share what freedom truly means, how we can attain it, and therefore maintain it. We are glad to have you, Steve Onyango.
Thank you very much.
Thank you for coming. Why I have said his message resonates with that is based on his recent message entitled I Want to Be Free. In I Want to Be Free, he shared with us experiences starting from back in 2017 where he was in Kenya, his experience in prison. He shared with us stories about slavery in US, stories about how Abraham Lincoln in 1863 fought for the freedom of the black slaves in US, and he shared with us saying that there is a prisoner in each of us. I hope I am still on track.
Very much on track. Only that I was not imprisoned. I was visiting.
Oh, okay. You were visiting.
Sure.
So it is from that I decided to to bring you here.
Thank you.
Basically on the same areas and not really anything so new. So we are glad to have you once again.
It's a great honor and a pleasure. Thank you.
The journey to true freedom. What does freedom truly mean to you?
Freedom is something that I believe each one of us, it's a yearning that is in each of us. I believe that we just didn't come here to become slaves or to be imprisoned by anything.
Yes.
That it was intended that we should be free. And so I am a very curious being, so I think a lot. And so still from high school I started thinking of how I'm going to be free.
Yes.
I didn't want anybody to tell me do this or don't do this.
Yes.
And I don't think I'm a unique being. I think everybody is like that. Everybody wants to own their lives and to do things according to their terms. So this freedom is, you have first of all, you have control over your time.
Yes.
You have the right to do what you want to do.
Yes.
And to live how you want without being, you're not supposed to be conditioned or dictated upon, like this is what you're supposed to do.
Yes.
So this is normal for everybody. But now we come on this life and then we find things have been set up by some people so that we live in a certain way. Now that is the problem. And then some of these things we just decide to get ourselves into these things which will imprison us.
Yeah.
So I think true freedom is you living your life according to your own truth, because everybody has a unique life. So you choose, like, this is what I believe in, then you live it. You speak your truth, you live your truth, and it is intended of all of us to live like that. I believe, because that is the truth for me.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
Thank you so much.
Yeah.
You talk about right to do what you want, how you want to do it. You talk about control. I see them come from inside of a person.
Yeah.
Why is it important that it is coming from inside the person and not from, because you are highlighting the fact that some are living the way life simply conditions them and not how they would wish to. Why is it important that you choose what you want to do when you want to do it in the very way you want to do it?
Okay. Someone said that the only difference between a man and a pig is the mind, the ability to think. Any other thing that we have, a pig has. So if we don't choose to live this life the way we want, then we are as good as animals. So based on that very fact, it will be the wise thing to do it from within. So life is 90% what happens to you. Actually, it is 10%. and then 90% is what you do with this life. So let's say, for example, let's talk money. Let's say, for example, poverty strikes. Poverty affects most of Africa, and so we are all facing it. But then, how, as an individual, you're going to react to it, your decisions that you're going to make in relation to this thing, is the freedom that you have. Nobody should stop you. But now, it will be wrong if you know some truths and then you just say, let me just live like this because they've told me this is how I'm supposed to be. So, coming to your question, this thing should come from you because you're a unique being created by God for special purposes. And for you to live the true essence of your purpose here, it has to come from within you. Nobody should come and place it on you or, say, or tell you this is what you're supposed to do.
Already so powerful. So please, viewers, please comment as you are inspired or ask questions because a lot is coming your way. He highlights the fact that we are unique beings, and that's why our life behavior should be from within rather than from without. Otherwise, there is no difference from the animals. So concerning, for example, your visit to the prison back in 2017,
Sure.
what did you realize was stopping many from getting the freedom?
So then when I went there, these people don't have the right to move because you're contained within a particular space.
Yes.
That itself, it's torture for these people. It is a punishment that you can't move. It's I think you feel I wasn't there like a prison, but I think the idea that someone is going to be within a certain radius for 40, 30, 20, 10 years itself is torture. So we human beings, we want to move. We want to, they can't do things because things are, you are on a punishment to be there. So the lesson was, okay, so these people are inside here. They can't move. They can't do things they want to do. They're imprisoned. I am free. I have the ability to move from point A to point B. Why should I not move? That means we need also location freedom to move wherever we want to move. So that created this idea in me, like, is it possible I am out there, I claim to be a free person, I'm not in prison, but then there are some other things that are imprisoning me as an individual. And so the truth of the matter is, yes, it's true, there's so many things. Maybe we've brought them upon ourselves or it has been forced upon us, but then it should not be the reality. We need to break free from this and live life to its deepest, truest intention that God intended for all of us.
I can hear you. That was one radius or position. What could be the other chains that hold us back from attaining our freedom?
Good question. I think you could be free, you're not in prison, but other people's opinion about you is imprisoning you. In that you want to do something, but you're like, I am going to go against the grain. People will talk. What if I fail? What will they think about me? So other people's opinion really matters. Yesterday I was watching a podcast, and this guy is a financial guy. So he went to meet this guy who was a politician at one point. But then since he left politics, he wasn't re-elected. He didn't have money. So he called this financial guy to help him set his finances in order. So when this guy went to his place and he had his whole story, the financial guy told him, sell your house. Then this guy was like, what will people think about me? They'll think I'm broke. But you see, he's living at the edge because his finances are messed up. This guy was like, sell your house, we take the money, we invest all the money so that you can get passive income from this thing. But for him, it's like, I'm living in Karen. Karen is a very posh place in Nairobi. He wants people to know I have this address. So people's opinion about him are trying to restrict him from getting true financial freedom because he's financially constrained. So one is people's opinions really messes up with most of us from teenagers because we want to belong somewhere. Another thing that I think imprison people is the things that we tend to try to use, and then it's like we're using them, but then they become our masters. This could include drugs, alcohol. Those things can imprison people. Lust can also imprison you. So basically, as I was looking at this thing, everything that you do, if you do not have control over it, it can have control over you. For example, all of us need to eat. But if you have bad eating habits, eventually at some point, your body mass index will be unproportional.
Over 25.
Yes, and that is dangerous for your well-being, and it may affect you, your life, your lifestyle, and may lead to death. So even the food that you eat can imprison you. Everything, literally everything. We are living at a point whereby we just have to be very. Actually, when I was doing this freedom thing, the most underlining word that was coming was just discipline, because anything can chain you.
Sure.
The government also can chain you. Yeah.
Okay. What I have heard underlined is that there is not a single thing that cannot imprison us if we are not careful or disciplined to stand against it.
Yes, true.
You mention of your story of the man who is very poor without any resources, and when he goes for mentorship, he's told to sell all he has at the moment in the beautiful location. So what do you think is holding this man, particularly this man, in this story you share? Could it be any extra beyond what we have so far shared?
Financial literacy is also an issue because, by the way, slaves in the past were not allowed to read or write because the slave owners knew when someone is literate, they will know their rights. They will want to become free. So what they teach us in school, particularly now concerning money, when you're talking about this man, they don't teach us about financial literacy, cash flow, how to view money. We get the knowledge, we get the job, but then the money is to be spent. But money is not supposed to be spent. Money is supposed to be a seed, to be like capital. So as much as he had amassed wealth in politics, he didn't have financial literacy. That's why he had this guy to come and help him. So knowledge is very important in many matters, also not only in finances, but also every other act that we're going to do. If we have a clear idea or knowledge concerning that thing, we will not do it because it is going to, we know if we continue in this path, we are seeing destruction coming. So I think ignorance. Ignorance.
Sure.
Yes, sir.
You have nailed it. So in your last point you were saying lack of knowledge or ignorance could be a prison of its own kind. Now, so we have seen what it means, what it is to you that freedom means, and the different areas or chains that are holding us back to our freedom. You say freedom is from within, control over your time, your resources, control over how you want to do things. You also share that the chains include where you are, people's opinions of you, and your knowledge or lack of it, all those inclusive. So now, how can we start on our steps to freedom?
I want to bring it from a very far distance, which is purpose.
Yes.
you having a purpose as to why you are here will be like the foundation. Then after the purpose, then the vision of where you want to go. And then you social engineer these things such that you know that's where I want to go. And then like in the future, that's the life I want. But for me to reach there, I have to start living it today. So that means if I need to have good health and I know I have no discipline with my eating, and there's a fridge in the house, you remove the fridge from the house. Because that fridge, as long as it's there and there's food,